Hey guys, Danny Ray, LifeTelesalesMentor.com. Just wanted to touch base with you. It's been quite a while. I think the last time I dropped a video was 7 months ago. Lots happened since then. You know, I'm gonna focus on what I've been doing the last 6, 7 months. Also, what's changing in the industry. It seems like technology, especially with AI, it's changing on a daily basis. Okay, so I'm gonna focus a little bit on the transformative power of AI in our industry. The last time I was posting videos, I was going to post a part 5 for AI. Leveraging AI in your telesales business was the last one. Using video content, Synthesia, things of that nature. And guys, I didn't go ahead and post 5 as you know, because what I was posting. Things were changing. Like if I would have posted a 5-part AI implementation to your business, probably in a month's time it would have been as old as an 8-track tape. The things have just changed so much. All right, so I took a couple of steps back, and I really wanted to gauge the industry and where we're going, and how some of these tools can completely just make your business so efficient. I mean, just make it so all you're doing is just one thing. Everything else, all the systems in place, are going to really go ahead and guarantee your success even more so. All right, so right in front of me right here, I got a list of stuff I want to talk about, all right, because I could really go off topic with this stuff. I've been building out a lot of things the last 6, 7 months. Taught myself how to write code. I'm one of those guys that when I do things that I just have to learn it myself, you know. Not many people have helped me in this industry. There's only a handful that have, with you know, stuff like SEO and building a website and stuff like that, to go ahead and really claim your independence. But I really want to focus on the revolution of AI in the life telesales and life insurance telesales business. Okay, previously discussed the current landscape with AI. Obviously, ChatGPT is something that you need to implement in your daily business. If you're not, you're going to fall behind. You're just not going to ever catch up. You got to implement that, because that's like an assistant. You got to really implement and use that every day. I use it every single day, and there's so many different tasks you can use. With implementations with Sintra, there's so many different AI APIs and things of that nature. You could literally, if you really dug deep into this, you could literally have it do everything. Everything. I mean, now with Gale coming out, you're having an AI can pretty much just sell your deals for you. It's ridiculous what AI is going. Okay, but you know, an agent, you're always going to need an emotional part of an agent, because I don't care how much AI is going to be helping our business be efficient, it will not replace an agent. Okay, they don't have the emotional buttons that a human does. All right, so I'm not concerned one bit about that. So I want to talk about the necessity of AI and to stay competitive. All right, what I've been doing the last 6, 7 months, okay, is I've been thinking about, you know, obviously with the masterclass, the teachings, the hundreds of agents that have taken this masterclass, it really catapulted their success in the business. How to make something that is going to be very efficient with AI, and also make things easier for the agent. Okay, there's so many different things with AI. I mean, things come out every week, every month, really. So the last 6, 7 months, I built out something that I've been wanting to build out for a while. I'll get in that in a moment. All right, but again, most important thing is the necessity of AI and staying competitive. So you have to implement this, whether it's using Synthesia for video, getting on a YouTube channel, adding video to your articles and your website. The gap between tech forward and traditional approaches is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. All right, you have to embrace technology in this business. The days of just picking up the phone and making dials. Don't get me wrong, there's people you still write business, but there's other people that are going to be putting tools in place that are just going to, you're just not going to be able to compete. It's like having a 1970 Pinto, which is the traditional way of doing business, and implementing AI in your business is like having a 2024 Model S Plaid. Okay, it's just not going to compete. You know what I mean? 0 to 60 in 2 seconds. It just that's what we're looking at here. So the efficiency and the gap between traditional business and tech forward business with AI and all the technology that's in the business is just the gap is getting bigger by the day. So you have to implement this. Okay, so I can't stress enough, guys. All right, and I'm going to make more videos now. Now that it's the end of the year and the New Year's upon us, a lot of things I've been working on. There's a lot of stuff that'll help with certain things with SEO and things of that nature. That little tweaks and little things, and using AI and ChatGPT with certain other software or other AI products that can make your life a lot easier. Okay, and actually just make it better too. Okay. All right. So consequences of not adapting to AI. Okay, it's just efficiency. All right, if you have an agent that's going to be doing it traditionally, doing business traditionally, writing their own emails, calling the carrier, not having automations with text messages, emails going out, and doing it all yourself, you're just not going to compete with somebody that has all these systems in place. Just not going to happen. All right, so the consequences of that is, think about it. Time. Time is the most precious asset in our business. So if you don't run things efficiently and you're losing time because you're doing everything yourself. All right, time equals money. So the more money, the more time you waste on tedious things and doing things that your competitors aren't doing, the more time you're wasting on something that's not going to generate money. Okay, where again, systems can do things in a millisecond where it could take you an hour or two. All right, so that's the consequences. I mean, the smart agents out there, and I like to consider myself smart, are ahead of the curve. Okay, ahead of the curve. All right, and I'm going to get into that in a moment. Again, what I've been working on since April and May, is I've been building a custom CRM via GHL, my own, not anybody else's, not my own. I've been building it from scratch. And how I built it was I've been wanting a CRM. I've used every CRM you can imagine, guys. Vanilla Soft. I can make a list. Okay. IMO CRM. I mean, some of them are great. Some of them are better than others. But what they all have in common is they don't have everything. None of them have everything. Every CRM I've ever used, I always missed something. All right, and I've tried to talk to developers, building out a CRM, and it's just not only is it extremely expensive, but you just don't get it's always something missing. Or if you go overseas and try to hire somebody overseas, it's just something that the loss in translation. Okay, you never get the product that you envisioned. The only way you get the product that you envisioned is if you did it yourself, or you're working close hand in hand, which I didn't have the opportunity to do. So, lo and behold, I sat down one day and said, you know what, I'm just going to get this done. The same way I taught how to do lead gen, I said, you know what, I'm sick and tired of waiting for people or paying people. I'm just going to sit down one day, I'll spend 20 or 30 grand, and I'll figure this stuff out. I'll trial and error. So I built out a custom CRM, okay, GHL CRM. That when I started building it out, I built it out on the fly. I mean, literally 4 or 5 months of building it out on the fly. What I mean by that is when I make a phone call, I'm on the phone with a client, I'm closing them, or whatever the case may be, I stop after that call, after I write them, whatever the case may be, I turn around, I build an actionable sequence based on that response. And I've done hundreds of them. Okay, again, building a CRM, reverse engineering a CRM on the fly to a point where it's fully automated with text messages, emails, literally a user can jump in there, just put their user information, everything is branded to them. So I've been building that since April, May, okay, and it's been trial and error, but I've also been writing business and doing this as well, okay. So again, I would literally call a client, write them, stop, build out a workflow for what they're doing. Now I have over 20 carrier workflows where you click a button. Everything's done based off tags. It's built out. Everything's automated. Everything's automated, and all it comes down to doing is based off a tag where the lead goes, which is phenomenal. Okay, because you can't fully automate a system because clients are different. When you do fully automated, you have the risk of the wrong people getting the wrong emails, because again, fully automated, that's the risk you take. Whereas if you build out the automations based off reaction, a simple tag will put it to a different workflow based on an action. So that's what I've been building. All right, so again, the custom GHL CRM there's a couple more tweaks left. It's going to be probably going to be offered. Okay, I would say probably another month. I mean, I'm just putting the finishes touches on it. I've been using it every day. I'm in the midst of a 100-day march. I got 12 days left. I've been using it since the beginning of the 100-day march. All right, the entire 100-day march, I used this custom CRM that I built. All right, and it's phenomenal. Okay. Again, the automations inside the CRM, if you took the LTM Masterclass, it's exactly built off that. The entire CRM is built off the Masterclass that I built for agents, right down to the sequences, the text messages, the emails, everything. Okay, it's all built off the course. Okay. Again, the course, hundreds of agents have taken that course, and hundreds of agents have improved their business, whether it be mindset, sales, and everything else. Also, I'm offering I changed the master class. People that have the master class originally had the master class. The hundreds of agents that took it, they still have access to that. That's fine. But as going forward, I have what's called a LTM Mindset and Sales Mastery course. It's pretty much the master class without the lead gen. I'll get into that in a moment. It's the price, the mastery, the Mindset and Sales Mastery course is basically the price of an app. The commissions you make on an app, the average app out there is $70 premium, $840. So you'll get the mindset and the full sales process based on how I sell and how I approach this business. I took the lead gen out because a lot of new agents, that's too much information. I seen agents just not maximize it. Okay, listen, lead gen is not for everybody. Okay, if it was, everybody would be a life insurance agent making $1 million a year. So what I did was I took the lead gen out. Okay, and it's now a Telesales Mindset and Sales full sale process mastery course. Okay, and what I'll do is I'll put a coupon in here for 40% off, so you can get it for like $504, and you got everything, the way I conduct business and everything else, if you want to. Okay, I'll leave that in the bottom. All right. Again, hundreds of agents have taken this course, and I've never heard one agent tell me that it didn't help them. Okay, and a lot of agents have catapulted them into the six-figure range. Okay, so again, it's definitely a lot of value. So that's the description of the new course. Again, it's going to be the full mindset, sales mastery, and again, it's the price of a commission you make off one app. I mean, if you don't, that's a pretty good investment in yourself. All right. Again, the lead gen, what I'll probably do. Okay, and I haven't really decided on that because, guys, my time is very valuable. That's one of the reasons the last 6-7 months I've pretty much been quiet, but because I've been focusing on systems, building out the right systems. All right, because if I was doing what I was doing before, I would have felt way behind. At least now I'm ahead of the curve, and at least I can direct and show value still. Okay, which is really important. All right, now let's see here. Exclusive lead generation education. Okay, so going with the lead gen, I put a lot of thought into this. Some agents build it out. If they don't do it the right way, they're just not going to get the right results. So that's one of the reasons why I took the lead generation, the module 3 out of the class, because it's just, if you don't know it, you're just never going to, some people are just not tech savvy. Okay, and the most important thing is learn sales and the mindset of this business. Get good, right money. Okay, what I will be doing is I'll be offering a lead generation build out in 3 different tiers. Okay, and um, thinking about maybe an offer. I don't know. I'm not really sure yet, but the the lead generator, what I'll be offering is going to be anywhere from building something out to maybe, I put a lot of thought into this. I'm not really sure yet, but where I'm at right now is if an agent wants a lead generation physically built. What I mean by that, guys, I'm talking about a lead generation that's completely built out. You hit a switch and you got leads popping in your CRM. Okay, it's built the right way. It's the same way I build my systems. Okay, that's going to be the first tier. Okay, agents have gotten that from me. I know agents right now, after the lead gen I built them, they write $50,000 a month. Okay, again, activity is most important. Um, that's quality lead, build off your brand if you have a website. The second tier is going to be the same as the first tier, but a fully website built out for you based off your brand. Okay, I'll help you with the logo and things of that nature. Again, guys, I'm not doing this like every day. It's going to be a handful of people do it periodically throughout the course of the year. I'm taking my time to do this, so my time's not, my time's valuable to me. Okay, the amount of time I spend on help assisting agents, just certain what I used to do, just jump on a call and talk to an agent for an hour and a half. I'm losing thousands of dollars in some cases. You know what I mean? So again, this is not something that's going to be mainstream and 100 people buying what. No, it's not like that. You want something done, you jump on a call, and if I feel that you are serious, I'll invest my time into you. But you're certainly going to pay, okay? You're not going to. I'm not. This is not a charity, okay? I'm not a 503b, So, but again, the first tier will be building a lead generation via social media, not the Facebook stuff that you guys see, man. I'm not talking these short forms, $3 leads. I'm talking about branded leads. They see rates. They're looking, okay? Again, I have agents that I've built this system for that are writing $50,000 a month off their own lead gen, okay, with a $5,000 to $6,000 lead cost spend every single month. Do the math. That's an 8 to 9 to 1 ROI. Okay, pretty sick. And again, it's the same lead gen that I do for myself. Okay, now the second one's going to be building out a brand new. Now, again, the first one's going to be if you have a website. Okay, and the second one's going to be physically building you out a website. Okay, so that's going to be something that it'll be an insurance-based website. Okay, and that right there will be the brand and the lead gen. Okay, it'll be a total package. That's going to be like the second tier. Okay, the third tier is going to be a full-blown package where the lead gen's built for you, the brand is built for you, the website's built for you, and you're going to get 10 topic articles with 4 different cluster articles going back to those articles, which is going to be an overall 50 articles that are going to be written for your website. Okay, with proper keyword and related keywords for the topic, and also 10 backlinks. Okay, legitimate organic backlinks. Okay. Now, guys, this is pretty serious stuff because when you have something like that that's turnkey and you can turn around and write $50,000 a month, or even writing 30 or 40, I mean, it's you can't put a price tag on that. Okay, so I haven't really thought about exactly what the cost will be for that. It's probably going to range anywhere from $2,500 to as high as $7,500 to $8,000. Okay, for these, I mean, getting a completely brand new website branded with the lead gen, backlinks, fully 50 articles, 10 topic articles, okay, and 4 different cluster articles going ahead and targeting back to the main article. All right, 2-3 clicks from the home page, seeing every single web page in your website. legitimately, exactly what I have. Okay, that's what I think is the best value. Instead of seeing an agent burn themselves out, try to do marketing, get good at sales, it's almost impossible to do both. I'm not going to say it's impossible because there's some that can, but you're probably talking about 2 out of 100. Okay, so having a new agent coming here, learning the mindset, sales process, and doing the leads and doing marketing, no. What I've learned in the last 4 years of mentoring agents, 4 or 5 years of mentoring agents, managing agents from all facets of business for the last 3 decades, is you got to get good at one thing, okay? And then you implement something that's good. To have something built out for you that you can go ahead and generate for yourself and have branded for yourself, all right? And then commingle with, generating, organic leads. Those days of getting 100 and 200 leads a week on SEO are over. It's not going to work anymore, the way things have changed. But branding is very, very important. All right, so that's what I've been thinking about, carrying those 3 out. Also with a combo package, possibly with the CRM, okay, the fully customized CRM, possibly. I've been thinking about a bundle package. Okay, honestly, CRM with the class. Again, the CRM is going to be, and I'll probably release a video to get 4 or 5 people to beta test it. Okay, so you can test it out, give me some feedback. All right, that's something I have not done yet. Lisa Marie uses it, and I'm talking about your book of business. I'm talking about it automating, just a rehash on the CRM, automating, not just making dials, guys. I'm talking about every actionable communication with the client. There's a workflow for it. Okay, so if you talk to a client, he says, can you call me tonight at 7? You tag it, goes to a workflow, pops up in your CRM, emails go out, text messages for those specific actions. You go ahead and you offer them SPLI or Mutual of Omaha, all right, and it's a follow-up. You tag Mutual of Omaha, goes right into a workflow. They get an email, proper disclosures, brochure, the whole 9 yards. Okay, potential lapses. You get a potential lapse. You tag potential lapse to that client. Boom! It automatically gets an email and a text message that goes out. Says, listen, all of it is a tag, guys. You don't got to do anything. All right. Also, if you ever get a virtual assistant, okay, Sophia, we still have Sophia. She's a big part of our company now. All right. She does she strictly goes after the potential lapses. All right. She has a 75% success rate. If we have 10 lapse policies that are coming in, she saves 7 to 8. She jumps on the phone with them. She does a 3 with the insurance company. Gets the payment right there. All right. It's a really cool system, guys. And I'm just touching on what the capabilities of the CRM does for an independent agent. And it's scalable. All right. So, again, it's built off of how I sell, the processes I use. The ones I've used for years, it's now built into one CRM. To me, it's the best CRM that I could ever use in the history of CRMs, for me anyway. Okay, and again, it's built off the masterclass. All right. As far as the CRM, if I do offer it, okay, probably be very affordable. Anybody that uses VanillaSoft knows that a full-fledged VanillaSoft, you're looking at $200 to $250 a month. Okay, my CRM blows away VanillaSoft like it's not even, again, Pinto, Rolls-Royce. It's not even the same. I want agents to succeed in this. So if I do offer it, it's probably going to be anywhere from $99 to maybe $125 a month. Okay, with usages, because again, guys, it's you're building your own business. You got to pay for your the usages. I think it's half a penny for a text message, stuff like that. So normally, what I do for the level of business I do, it's between $50 to $100 for usage charges. That's your phone bill. Your phone, making phone calls and text messages and stuff like that. It's normal stuff that you part of business. So $50 to $100 if you putting in the activity on top of that. And if I go ahead and use a bundle, right now the course is built into the CRM. Okay, so if I think about bundling that, then maybe um, maybe $150 to $200 a month for the sales, an updated sales course that's always there, the CRM and things of that nature. Okay, again, trying to figure out ways to build value for an agent in this environment. Okay. Again, Taylor lead generation package. Again, just a rehash on that. Social media and custom quota integration for existing websites, lead generation. Second would be a full website build with branding and whatever's in tier 1. And the last would be a full package including content backlinks for SEO with the website and also the lead generation. Full package. Turnkey. You got a brand, you got a website. Okay, you got articles up there, you got 10 backlinks. Okay, you got the lead generation based off your brand and social media. And again, guys, it's not this Facebook stuff that everybody sells. It's not the same thing. Okay, so I wanted to bring you guys up to speed. What I've been focusing on, building out systems and everything else to try to offer value to agents, and also, you know, AI, man, it's just you gotta have systems. You gotta build systems this day and age. You have to automate everything. I'm gonna be talking about a couple of things too with ChatGPT and API and Sintra and bots and this crazy stuff that I've been learning the last 6 months that helps that can help your website as well. All right. Just to leave on this note, again, I'm not really sure on if I'm going to the CRM. I think is going to be a tremendous value to agents because again, it's automated. You just got to learn the tags, and I'll make tutorials and everything else. But again, as far as the course in itself, it's a lot more affordable now for agents. I know $2,000 for the other course. You know, some agents can't throw that. You know what I mean? You're trying to build a business, you scrape and buy, you make a couple of bucks, then you're spending on marketing. So again, the sales mastery and the mindset. The LTM mindset and sales mastery course that's now okay minus the lead gen. Okay, I'm going to put a 40% off coupon below. All right, again, guys, if you think you see value, hundreds of agents have taken it. I've never had one agent say it didn't help them. Okay, it's not going to hurt you. And for the price of commission for one application, you're going to write basically 3 to 4 to 5 more apps a week because of the course. Okay, so again, I'll put the link below and also the coupon for you guys too. Okay, so again, 40%. I think it's like 504. All right, and I'll give you some more updates coming up. Okay, on the website. Again, the website, that's a lot of time, guys. The website thing and building out and lead gen, that takes a lot of time. So I'm not going to bring on dozens of agents. It's going to be probably a couple here and there. Okay, so, and I'll make a waiting list. All right, again, I'm not doing this to make money. I'm doing this, my time's valuable to me. I can make more money on the phone than anything that I'm doing right now. Okay, as far as building out somebody's lead gen and stuff like that. So again, it's not going to be something I'm going to do for 100 people. Okay, it's going to be me. I'm going to pick and choose. All right, you know what? I could do 2 this month and get on the waiting list. And if that doesn't work for you, that's okay. Okay, so again, it's something that I would love to have somebody like me in this business when I was young that was offering what I'm offering agents. All right, but again, it's not something. I'm not looking to go like market this mainstream, guys. I'm just not doing that. But the specific agents that are serious, agents that are producers that just don't have the time to build something like that. That's who I'm looking for. I'm looking for new agents. You know, new agents should take the course, learn the business, learn how to write business first, become great at that. Okay, and then when you got a bankroll, then you come talk to me. You know, and then we'll talk about what you want to accomplish. Okay, but I just wanted to touch base with you guys again. It's been a while. Again, I've definitely took 2 steps back, focused on writing business and revamping the how the business is done and how it's run, and what's going to be coming out next year, especially over the short term with Gale and Sintra is just a badass system, and how you can implement so many different AI. Listen, I'm almost speechless how much stuff's out there that you can implement. And what I'll always do is I'll always show you guys what I'm implementing in my everyday business and working. I'll always share with you guys. Okay, always. So with that said, any questions? Leave the comments. I'll answer. I'm pretty meticulous about answering. Always email me, guys. All right, but I got about 12, 13 days left of the 100-day march. I'm probably gonna extend it for another week because I did take off and went to a friend's funeral last month. That dear friend, childhood friend of mine, passed away at 51. Heartbreaking. So me and Lisa took about I'd say 4 or 5 days. And yeah, so I might just extend it another week because I lost about 4 or 5 days, rightfully so. So any questions? Let me know, guys. Okay, and again, I want to try to make a. There's a couple things that I changed into my business too. I'm testing out a new phone carrier right now that I think you guys are gonna love. All right, I'll make a review on that shortly. Okay, like I did with toolkits and what else did I do recently? The toolkits. Um, let's see here. Yeah, and also Tim James. Okay, the for VAs. Yeah. So with that said, guys, I hope you guys are doing fantastic, and I'll be speaking to you guys soon. All right. See ya.